Hey you guys, it's Britt. Tonight we're here to talk about Kate Marie over on TikTok. She did a video today that upset a lot of people, it confused a lot of people, and it's being discussed. So I wanted to chime in. So if you're interested as to why people are upset and pretty much have revoked their trust from her, then please keep watching. Alright you guys, so Kate Marie over on TikTok, she has been a topic a couple times on my channel. She is somebody who was bullied by Gypsy Rose and then ended up swapping sides and is now cordial with Gypsy, and she's claimed that they had a really great conversation and they're burying the hatchet, so to speak. And that kind of started this snowball of her continuing to upset her fans, her followers, the people that were there to support her. And she has just said that people are bored, craving attention, they enjoy drama, and that's just kind of the stance that she has taken. That people that were defending her against Gypsy Rose are bored and just a bunch of losers, instead of saying, I understand that y'all were defending me and I appreciate that. We are choosing to move on from this situation. That would have been more accepted by people than basically calling people a bunch of bored losers because they were supporting you. Does that make sense? She put out this video this afternoon on TikTok, and I will play it for context. It basically says that her leg was not amputated because of her mother and MVP, but it was actually because she was attacked by gators.
Hello, my name is Kate, and I'm an amputee missing my leg. So everything I'm about to tell you is 100% the truth. I am going to tell you how I lost my leg. So when I was younger, we lived in this house and there were these woods, and our parents told us do not go in the woods. And of course, we're curious. We want to know what's in the woods because we used to climb trees, and we were never told specifically not to go in the woods, but these woods we were told not to go into. Just behind the tree lines, it turned out there was like a pond, lake, and we had no idea it was back there until we disobeyed our parents and went to find out what was back there. So once me and my brother discovered that it was back there, we used to love to go back there and fish for tadpoles. Well, one evening, we went back there and we were fishing for tadpoles, and we found 2 baby gators. And my brother had the bright idea that we should take the baby gators back to the house, and we had like this little kiddie pool, and we decided that we were going to put the little baby gators in the kiddie pool and we were going to keep them as pets. This made a lot of sense at the time. So we got the baby gators, and as we were leaving, we ran into Mama Gator. So there was like this myth. I'm saying it's a myth because now I know it's a myth, but growing up in Florida, we were always told if you ever encounter a gator, run in zigzags. Just run in zigzags. Don't do this, guys. Do not do this. It is a myth. It is not true. Do not run in zigzags. Take it from me. Don't run in zigzags. Anyways, I take off running in zigzags. My brother takes off running normal. We put the baby gators down, but it's too late. Mama Gator's already mad. I'm running in zigzags. Gators run super freaking fast, and the gator caught up to me and got a hold of my leg and bit my leg, and it was nearly completely amputated on the spot. So all the screaming and commotion of me and my brother running from the gator, family had already heard. My dad, my mom, they were already coming through the woods, and my oldest brother found a rock, and he threw the rock at the gator ran away. They got 911, and I had to be taken away. They actually put me in a helicopter, airlifted me out to go have emergency surgery on my leg, and that is how I am now an amputee. So like I said, that is 100% the truth, and I can't wait to share more with you guys about how I lost my leg. Thank you.
I guess she thought that she was being funny with this video and clapping back at people that are saying she's a liar, she's exaggerating, so on and so forth. But instead of people having a laugh at it, it kind of continued to send more and more people out the door. There are some people raising concerns in the comment section. This comment I highlighted, it says, whether you are being sarcastic or not, you probably just made some of your loyals not trust you. Since your story here sounds real until you read the comments. Advice, stop letting people get to you. And who's the person that responded under this comment? Bree. Gypsy Rose's #1 supporter and, person that claps back at everybody. Since Katie Joy is no longer on the roster, Bree, I guess, is just going to ride this thing till the wheels fall off. And she's the one that commented. She said, "You can't please them all. This is so far outside pleasing people. This is not a people pleaser or a subscriber pleaser scenario. This is somebody thinking that they're being funny when it's not funny and it's not quirky and it's not cute to continue to jump on your platform and try to say that you're not bothered, you don't care about the haters, you're just here to spread awareness for MVP, and you want a drama-free zone on your channel. This video is not giving that energy. This is giving, I have a very fragile ego, and if people say anything negative, then I'm going to have my feelings hurt and come back with a very adolescent, immature response like this. For me personally, if Kate is really on this journey of wanting to be an advocate, wanting to just, leave the drama behind and not be involved in any mess as she might describe it as, the constant clapping back is not putting her in a very good position with followers. I realize, and I've said this for 4 years, once in a while you will have to respond to something that is said about you. It might be once, it might be a few times, but most creators that have a recognizable amount of self-awareness, they are able to say, you know what, this doesn't matter, but this actually does, so we need to focus on this so that I can clear the air and give my subscribers that built the platform that I am sitting on some clarity and some added context or knowledge or some sort of detail that might have not been given previously. One thing I will say is that this kind of attitude that Kate has been giving off is it's very comparable to the way that Gypsy Rose behaves with her platform. So maybe birds of a feather kind of deal with this. Maybe they are both a lot more similar than any of us ever knew. And that's why it was so easy for them to say, oh, let's bury the hatchet and call everybody bored, miserable losers when they were defending Kate against the bullying that Gypsy was doing to her. I said in another recent video that I did talking about Kate that she's not somebody that I'm going to talk about on a consistent basis because I just don't think that it's necessary. But with this, it put a bad taste in my mouth and obviously many others as well. I don't appreciate calling people a bunch of, liars, haters, trolls, just because they're raising concerns with the fact that, hey, we came here to support your story because you were being bullied by Gypsy Rose. So we want to allow you to share the stage and get some attention, get some of your awareness content out there. For those people to be labeled as wanting drama is completely ridiculous to me. I want to read 2 more comments and then I'll close out this video. This person said, so have you been lying about your mom having MVP and she had your healthy leg amputated? Kate responded and said, according to TikTok, MVP survivors aren't real. That's not even a thing. They make up the horrible physical, emotional, and medical abuse for attention seeking. Haven't heard? Someone else responded, Kate's funny, right? With an eye roll emoji. And Kate responded and said, I'm not funny at all. The other comment I want to read, somebody said, I don't understand because all kinds of other videos that you've posted said that you had a healthy leg amputated because your mom had MVP. Kate responded and said, oh, I see. Well, like I said, this is 100% the truth. The original commenter responded and said, so just for clarification, all the other videos that you made saying that you got your leg amputated because of your mom were lies? Kate responded with a laughing emoji, and somebody else responded and said, no, she's being sarcastic, y'all, because people are saying she's lying. And that original commenter continued to say, I see. You were trying to be funny while I'm trying to ask you a serious question because I actually follow your story. I enjoy the things you post. Notice I wasn't accusing, I was asking. She continued and said, "Not everyone is cruel. Some people are just simply asking questions to understand. I enjoy her content." And someone said she's being sarcastic. I can appreciate some sarcasm, but this was wrong time, wrong place. And it is very cringy to me. It's very adolescent. It's very immature. It's very just me personally. If I was still a supporter of hers, this would make me want to walk out the door. As I've mentioned previously, joking about trauma, SA, any kind of like domestic stuff like that, if you say that you are a survivor of that and you're trying to spread awareness, I personally don't see where snarky, demeaning content comes into play or comedy comes into play. But anyway, those are my thoughts on Kate and her cringy kind of clapback that she tried to put out here. We'll see where this goes. Of course, you know, I will keep an eye on things, and yeah, we'll go from there. So if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.